Good morning and welcome back to the Chico's Chop Shop channel. Today's episode, pretty much, we're gonna be working on finishing up that bracket for the driver's seat on the Z3. For those who don't know, this is actually my first YouTube channel, first actual video. So, you know, if it looks kind of crazy, just understand this is my first actual video. So just a quick information on what is it that I'm building. So I got a 2000 Z3 with a hardtop, and yeah, I love the car and everything, but you know, I'm just one of those people who wants to be unique, you know. And I started sitting on my computer one day and pretty much started seeing what swaps people has been doing on these cars. And a few of the swaps that I seen was, I only seen maybe like 2 LS1s swap Z3s and just one JZ one, and even a rotary engine one, RX-7 motor in it. So a good friend of mine's pretty much had a S2000 swap, and he decided to take it out of his 72 BMW 2002 because he decided to go ahead and do another BMW motor in that car. So I went and go ahead and purchased it from him, and pretty much this is what we got. So as of right now, I mean, this is my Z3 with the S2000 swap. And yes, it does run. Wish I would have gone ahead and got, you know, videos of that, me putting it in, making the mounts and stuff like that. Still got a long way to go. Still got to make the full exhaust until I get ready to go turbo, because it is gonna go turbo eventually. Still got to go ahead and get these cooling hoses done. You know, not only has the motor been put inside, but by the way, yeah, this is one of my bride seats already that I made brackets for on the passenger side. But I went ahead and pretty much took the dash out and ran the whole dash harness of the S2000, because it was a parts car he had, because it was wrecked, and we go ahead and took everything out of it. But we went and put the starter button right there where the actual cigarette lighter was. The clusters in there. Everything works just like factory. The ECU is right there. And this is pretty much what she looks like right now, sitting in my garage. And she's gonna be hitting the streets pretty soon. I just gotta finish up a few things. It's kind of hard because, you know, I work second shift, and you know, I pretty much get up early every day, go ahead and, you know, work on it for like about an hour or two, just so I don't feel like I'm neglecting her here in the garage. So here's another quick look on the dash. It's got a crack on the actual cluster, which I will be replacing that. The immobilizer pieces, they actually still work. So if I don't have the S2000 key in it, the car is only gonna crank. It ain't never gonna start because the fuel pump gets cut off. But just to get an idea, yeah, it is kind of a mess right now because I've been working on nothing but the wires, all the harnesses, pieces that I'm not using. Pretty much I want to go ahead and cut and get away with it, because there's no use for me to have all those extra harnesses and stuff like that in here, especially if, you know, it's not gonna be used. So, you know, what I did was, this is the mobilizer piece, harness, plugs, and whatever is not being used is getting cut away. So just so you get an idea, pretty much I cut the ignition, which was this from the S2000 actually. Cut that and made it work with the factory key up here. Let's see if you get a quick look on that right here. So I made it work with the factory key. And yes, it turns the ignitions on, accessories, everything on there. Pretty much I just wanted to have the whole interior stock. looking with, you know, the bri seats, and eventually when I go turbo, you'll see the gauges and all that stuff put in. But for right now, my main goal is to go ahead and get it running. Yeah, my main goal is to pretty much get it running on stock ECU. If I could get it running on stock ECU 100% drivable and everything, maybe, you know, drive it around for about a month, make sure everything is good. If I could go ahead and do that, then basically I'll go ahead and go turbo. And not sure exactly what turbo I want to go with yet and stuff like that, but we'll see when we get to that point. You know, I'll go ahead and talk to my good friend and go from there. But for right now, I guess on today's episode, you'll see me go ahead and make these this bracket that I need to be making for this seat. So this is the stock seat right here. What I'll be doing pretty much is taking this factory bracket right here, and you know, it has the electric slider and stuff like that, which I want to keep for my seat. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and take the seat from here, that bolt there, that bolt right here, and slide it up and out. And what I'll do is I'll make an actual bracket that goes from here to here, and then from here to here, so we could bolt it on to this seat right here, and it will be on to this bracket. This is an old bracket from another car, but we'll have it on this bracket here. That way when I put it in the car, basically, you know, I'll be able to use the sliding part of it as well. So let me go ahead and give you a quick sample of what we got so far as ignitions and all that stuff goes. So pretty much that's ignitions right there. All right, see the key flashing? That's because I don't have the mobilizer on it, and the other Honda key is just sitting right here. But like I said before, remember that it would just crank. So look, see, it's not starting without that key, so we know all that's working. Don't mind these wires, these are just extra wires I gotta finish up for the cluster, which is pretty much ABS, SRS, and all that stuff. So let me go ahead and connect this immobilizer and stuff and start it up for you so you get an idea. All right, so I'm back. I'm holding everything together right quick, but as you could tell, no more key flashing. So let's go ahead and start it up. It's pretty loud because it's open down pipe right now. I'm gonna try not to let it run too long because they ain't got cooling in. Top of that, it's kind of early over here. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, so I don't want neighbors to go ahead and complain about me. But let's go ahead and do it for YouTube. So pretty much, so this is my piece right here. All right. And this is how it'll be sitting right in there, right there. Right? So I'll be making the hole from there to there. And let's see what happens from there as far as just getting the seat to sit right, you know, and then go from there. I'm gonna go ahead and get the work in, and you know, just let y'all, I'll sit the camera down by the toolbox and let y'all just see what I'm getting done. And then I am gonna be working on getting a GoPro, so that way I don't have to be holding the camera and doing different angles and stuff like that. I'm thinking about probably maybe getting 2 of them. You know, not too expensive, because this is not something that, you know, I'm not going underwater or anything like that, you know. I just want to be able to put them somewhere where I don't have to keep holding the camera, the phone, or whatever the case is, and pretty much get y'all some better quality videos, you know. So just hang tight and enjoy the little show for the rest of the day, and then we'll go from there. All right, so basically I made the bottom bracket, right? It's just on there for right now, just, you know, it's not really fully bolted down or whatever, but just so you get an idea of what is it exactly I'm doing. All right, so I'm back. All right, now you can kind of get an idea of what exactly is it that's going on. So got the brackets done. Pretty much the pieces that needed to be cut and drilled out are done. Now it's just time for some welding. You know, this is actually my first project car that I'm doing all the welding myself. I'm learning as I go. So you know, it's just a learning process for me. It's not something that I've been doing for years or anything like that, as far as the welding goes. But as far as wiring goes, you know, I've been in the car audio industry for years. I even went to school for it, and you know, as far as wiring goes, I love it. You know, that's something that I do for personal customers as well, you know. But the welding, I'm still learning. It's a learning thing for me, and you know, I'm enjoying it. It's just something that I'm still need to get the hang of and learn how to pace myself with the TIG. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start the welding, and we'll see what the outcome comes out like. All right. So pretty much I just welded that. Like I said, you know, I'm not a professional welder. I'm still learning, but it is penetrating and everything. I just got to get a more sturdier in hand than that, you know. Let me show you the other side. That little hole that's right here, that actually has to be filled in from the back side, because that's actually where the factory bolt would have been to the chassis. And then here I still gotta, you know, hit it up right at the edge right here a little bit more. But like I said, you know, I'm not a professional welder again, and I work second shift, so basically I'm only being able to work on this car for like 2 hours a day, and I feel like I got a lot accomplished within the last. All right, so that would be it for today, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna try my best to go ahead and keep, you know, continue pulling out videos out there and see what happens, you know. I want everybody to go ahead and pretty much just watch the videos and enjoy it, you know. See something different, I guess you could say. But all right, so like and subscribe, and I appreciate y'all guys watching. All right.